So the problem is not the presence of the darkness. When we think about, like, we look around us, what Jesus is saying, that's not the problem. The problem is the absence of light. Martin Luther King had this famous quote that says, I think it's on the screen, I don't know if I have that. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and the cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over the good people. Right? So the kingdom, we think about the kingdom of God. God's called you and me to be making the difference on earth, to be like the salt of the earth. And when you think about salt, this is a good place for the salt. It's all together, right? It's not bad. It's preserved. It's in the box. But it's not fulfilling its call. Right? So we're talking about micro-church. We're talking about micro-expressions of the church. And it's not necessary to be... I'm not going to make a mess because otherwise I have to clean. But, but it doesn't have to be a lot of salt. Just a little bit. Right? Just a pinch. There we go. So when you think about the kingdom of God, when Jesus is talking about the kingdom of God, it's not the church, it's not a building, it's not, the kingdom of God, it's not a building place, it's not a movement, the kingdom of God, it's not there, it's in you. Jesus is looking to his followers and is telling, it's so cool because Matthew chapter 5, Jesus is telling the Beatitudes. And he's looking to the followers and says, you are blessed. You are so blessed. You are blessed when you're persecuted. You are blessed when you're crying. You are blessed. So Jesus is telling the disciples, his followers, you are blessed. You are blessed. There's so many blessings in your life. Now, look to the next verse. You are the salt of the earth. All the blessings, all the things God is doing in your life is not to be in you. You are meant to be out. You are meant to be on earth. You are meant to be making the difference on somebody's lives.